And we're live, Wolfpack Broadcast Network, getting ready for this sub-varsity matchup between St. Paul's and Ponchatoula. And that's a first pitch strike from Hilberry. And up to bat for the Green Wave is Peyton Cormier. Got one umpire here today.
Right now, anyway, he's lost.
That one's lost in traffic somewhere.
Lost.
And another cut by Cormier for strike two. Top of the first inning. Kind of a short crew today for this sub-varsity game. And we'll be back to full force for the varsity game starting at 6:30.
When the A team gets here.
Yeah. Kind of Russo. 3-2 pitch to Cormier. Good spot, but misses a little bit outside for a walk.
No. That's a strike three.
Okay, I thought that's it.
Yeah. I know it's a little odd.
He went like this, but he actually went like this.
Yeah.
So top velocity strikeout, actually. So thank you to Top Velocity, official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. First pitch swinging for Grayson Boudreaux, the catcher, and grounds out to Ponif for an easy second out in the top of the first inning.
Cody Crawford. Next up is Austin Dermies. Oh, Demers, sorry. Couldn't read the handwriting.
Shortstop for the Green Wave. Hilberry's first pitch in the dirt for ball one. District 6-5A kind of clogged up at the top, Jeff. I was looking at the standings. I think we got 3 9-3 teams, and we're 8-4. Is that right?
No, we're actually 9-4.
9-4, and everybody else 10-3, or are they 9-3? I took a picture of it. I'm up on the screen later.
Yeah, we're 9-4, along with everybody else is 9-4.
Okay.
I say not everybody else. Everybody else at the top of the division is 9-4. So you got Covington 9-4, North Shore 9-4, Mandeville 9-4, St. Paul's 9-4.
Okay.
It's kind of where we're at.
For some reason,
it wasn't updated correctly earlier today. I even asked Russo.
Yep, that's a walk-on's walk.
And
by Demers. Going to bring up Cody Crawford, the second baseman, with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Thank you to walk-ons. New menu items. Got the pulled pork back, Old Hickory Burger, tuna teeny. So go check out Troy and the gang over at Walk-Ons in Covington. Hilberry from the left side. First pitch stealing by Demers. Winchester throws down.
Just a little late.
And that's a Florida Lee title stolen base here in this sub-varsity matchup. Thank you to Florida Lee title, official stolen base sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Demers taking a good lead off second. Second baseman bouncing in. Goes to the plate.
See, boy, didn't even know what this numbers are for these kids.
Strike one, got a 1-1 count on Crawford. Hilberry giving Demers a second look. Crawford kind of bloops one into right center. And that's going to score 1 run for the Green Wave with a RBI single by Cody Crawford. So a 2-out single by Cody Crawford. Going to bring up the third baseman, number 0, Brennan Pettit. First pitch swinging by Pettit for strike one. You know, I remember when I sat down with Coach Sears to do this for football, and I said, all I need is room for one person, maybe two. I was in here going, good move by Hilberry. Kind of borderline balkish.
Borderline balkish.
Two outs here in the top of the first.
There he goes.
Runner going. Winchester throws down.
Damn, he's on the other side of the bag.
And Pettit gets in there. I'm sorry, Crawford gets in there safely. Winchester calling time to go have a word with. I need to get one more marker and put the St. Paul's on the other side.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just write it right here. You got that one? The St. Paul's one? Pitched to Pettit a little bit outside. Make it a 1-2 count. Runner going early. Hilberry doesn't see it. Ball in the dirt. Winchester kind of keeps in front, gets away a little bit, but the runner's going to stay at third. So kind of stole that one off the pitcher, Jeff. Picked up.
Yeah.
Hilberry's timing and been given just one look to the guy on second, and they went right after that one look. 2-2 pitched. A little bit high. Make it a full count here on Pettit. Field looks good. After all that rain we had, it looks real good. 3-2 pitch. A little bit up, check swing by Pettit, and that's going to be a walk-on's walk. First and third here with 2 outs. It's going to bring up number 16, Micah Mascow, center fielder. Sure I'm saying that wrong, Jeff.
Sure somebody's going to let you know about it, too.
Yeah. All your complaints can be sent to Wolfpack Broadcast Network at gmail.com. Or they go to the spam folder.
Yeah, that's right. Customer service at WPBN.com.
Hilberry looking at first. Slide step to the plate. Ball a little bit up. It's got to be nice when the umpire looks at the board to see what the count is and double takes because he's just not sure if that's right. I don't think you brought a clicker today, Jeff.
Yeah.
I got 2-0. The board's got 1-0, and the umpire doesn't know which one it is. Hilberry going over to first base. Carter with a little bit of the Addams Family music. Good pitch. Strike one. Hey, I was right. 2-1. Look for a steal right here. First and third, 2 outs. Fastball up. Ball 3.
All right.
Ooh, backdoor pick from Winchester to Pontiff. Pettit's going to get back safely. Full count on Moscow. Defensively for the Wolves, got Hilberry on the mound, Winchester behind the plate, Pontiff over at third, Farizo at second, Robertson at third, Cody at short, Cherry in left, Bodie in center, and McClellan in right. So that's your defense there after another walk-ons walk to load the bases for the Green Wave. Up 1-0 here in the top of the first inning. So
we did hear that Connor is coming, so he'll be here in a little bit.
You know, that just makes me feel a lot better, Jeff.
He'll be here shortly.
And I can. There's one thing I can guarantee you that's going to happen today. Connor's going to get a raise.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be.
That's right.
But he's going to get a raise.
You never really
today.
truly appreciate someone until they're gone.
No, I know. I appreciated him the whole time he was here.
Between him and Chip.
Yep.
Yeah,
one of the two.
Can't appreciate those guys anymore.
And it's a scary day when I text Chip and Connor today, and Chip says I'm in Arkansas. I'll be back late tonight, and Connor doesn't answer. So, you know,
that's all right. We're gonna survive.
Oh yeah, we'll make it. Count will be wrong on the scoreboard. Probably give a few credits to the wrong sponsors or forget them. But sub-varsity game, and you got 6 hours of Mike and Jeff.
Yeah, we're trying to do new things here. We're trying to work on some new stuff.
Jerry Lewis telethon going here. We're gonna be here all night. Ball in the dirt. Does Brandy and them watch us in the press box or the
that I don't
concession
know.
stand?
I don't know. She hears enough from me, so I'm sure she doesn't want to.
She can always mute it. She probably does it because she has the mute button.
Yeah, it's possible.
Ooh, strike. You got a 2-2 count on Dominic Vanette, the pitcher for Ponchatoula. Special WPBN senior night tonight for the varsity game. Yeah,
I mean they had a senior night the other night, but
yep.
We're going to do a little bit of an encore senior send-off night.
Yep. So that's the third out in the top of the first inning, and Ponchatoula gets one run, leaves 3 men on base after one hit, and we're going to go take a quick commercial break. I didn't even think about that, Jeff. I got to run commercials too, and we'll be right back after a word from Avala.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Mike Arnold, Jeff Winchester, and the St. Tammany Osher WPBN streaming deck for this St. Paul's Ponchatoula JV matchup, or sub-varsity matchup. They don't call it JV anymore, Jeff.
It's a new term. Yeah, I don't know. Sub-varsity, I guess.
I guess junior was hurting somebody's feelings.
So
they'd rather be a
junior
sub.
is not politically correct anymore.
Yeah.
That's one of those words that you add to the list of things that you are not allowed to say.
Yep. So pitching for the Green Wave, Dominic Vanette, another lefty. So we got a lefty on lefty, bringing up number 3, Drew Bodie.
Put big old X in there?
That was already there before you started writing.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. I'm just like firing away.
Ball
Didn't
one
even notice
to
it.
Bodie. Bodie had a
had
triple the other night.
He was 4 for 4 last night in the varsity game.
What?
Yeah. He was 4 for 4.
Nice.
Had a couple RBIs, a few really good hits.
Nice. And he had that big triple against Fountain Blue at home.
Yeah.
3 nights ago.
Yes.
And,
he's been swinging the bat really well.
Nice. So,
which is good because, you know, we could use a little bit more firepower in whatever form it comes.
1-0 pitch to Bodie. A little bit down. Actually, third pitch to Bodie, making it 3-0. Sorry about that. Ball up, and that's a walk-on's walk. Just going to bring up number 6, the shortstop, Matthew Cody.
Bodie's got wheels here. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a first pitch. I mean, a first
lefty?
move go. Yeah. That's one thing I'm.
Oh.
All right, maybe not if he steps
A
off the
little shaky
backside.
there.
He only stepped off the backside.
He
of the
did,
rubber.
but he kind of wiggled that front one first. Like he said, oh.
Wiggle it, wiggle it.
Comes set, goes to plate a little bit up. Finette getting the signal. Comes set quick, and then goes for a strike to Cody. Making a 1-1 count. Ball up. Make it a 2-1 count. Like upset, runners going. Cody fouls it straight back. Make it 2-2. Ponchatoula scored 1 in the top of the first off of an RBI single. From Cody Crawford. Ball in the dirt, good block by the catcher, Grayson Boudreaux. You know, I used to score it like that too.
Do what?
I used to score it like that too, and the other day I saw somebody score it as a 3-3. Stolen base by Bodie. You ever seen that?
Stolen base by Bodie?
No.
I saw it the other night.
No. Where ground ball to first base.
3 unassisted?
That's the way I've always scored it my whole life. And the other night I was watching something on MLB Network and they scored it as a 3-3.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I'd never seen that before. And I just started doing it the other night, but I saw you write that, and I was like, well, I wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
And I thought I was wrong the other night.
That's all. That's the only way I've known it to be.
And then another one, how would you score it? Ground ball, runner on first, ground to short. He takes the force himself and throws across.
6-3 double play.
They scored it 6-6-3. And this is on MLB Network, official line score. So I don't know if that's a new way. I mean, I would have done 6-3 or U-6-3.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm not an official scorekeeper.
No,
Well,
me and you both thought the same way, and then I saw something.
Nice hit.
A new base hit
by Cody. Read the throw here. If the throw goes over his head, he's got to go. No,
Yep.
Good job by the Ponchatoula left fielder there, going through the cutoff guy. That's why you do that.
Yep.
Go through the cutoff guy. Make sure that you hold that guy at second base. Keep the double play in order. So that's good fundamental baseball by the Green Wave right there. Also a really good hit by Matthew Cody.
Yep. So first and third situation with no outs here. Got the coach hollering numbers from the dugout. And everybody checks their wristband.
Got a funny story.
Stole home where everybody's staring at
Tell
their
you a funny
wristband.
story after when we go to break.
So Logan Pontiff up to bat, first baseman for the Wolves.
For the varsity game tonight,
Runner
we
going. Hard hit by Pine. If that's going to get through, that's going to score 1 run. Cody.
Kind of delayed a little bit.
Yeah, Cody holds up at second, trying to find the ball instead of his coach. And that's an RBI single for Logan Pontiff to make it 1-1.
That silky smooth voice over the loudspeaker here in the stadium is none other than senior Matthew Russo.
Oh, nice.
He's becoming quite the multimediaist.
Yeah, I saw him.
Given the made that video earlier today on his lunch break.
Yep. Oh, hard
big hack
swing by Ethan Williams.
That's going to be an infield fly.
And that's going to bring up the third baseman, Pace Robertson. Still bases or first and second with 2 outs.
Sub-varsity had a pretty good showing on Tuesday.
So what do we call him here?
Against Ponchatoula. Ponchatoula.
So we got first and second. We're calling plays, and he asked. Okay, well,
yeah, must be some sort of a pickoff play.
Yeah, but I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a setup to pick the guy off at first base. Look, first baseman's going to play behind him now. He's kind of creeping in.
Yeah.
He's going to lift and then break to first base.
Or
wild pitch. I like to try to think outside the box.
Yeah, but what most people don't realize is you're right 99% of the time that happens. And he's going out to talk to him. So
he's
what I'm going to assume is he missed the call.
Well, what I was going to say is 31 is going to go out and talk to 3 and be like, you know what? I don't know why you missed that call right there. We had the back pick on first base.
Winchester called it on WPBN.
You know, even the commentator told us that
it was going to happen.
It was going to happen. You need to get your signs right.
Yeah. River Rock Stonework mound visit. It's a tied ball game. 2 outs here in the top of the first. And Carter with the sound effect. And they're going to break it up at the mound. They get a River Rock official mound visit pitching change sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. So runners on second and third with 2 outs, bringing up Pace Robertson, the third baseman. You think you would have just told him what the number was when you're out there talking for 5 minutes?
Or just be like, hey, do what we just said.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Well, you got to get used to hearing all the numbers getting called out and whatnot. You know, I guess.
And get ready for varsity. So. 2-2-4-1.
Let's write this down. 2-2-4-1. See what happens. There's through a pitch. That was a nice little backhand right there.
Great play by the shortstop.
Very nicely done.
He's safe at third.
That was almost a bang bang play over there.
That was a good play. So that's a
really
RBI.
Nice play by the shortstop. Who's the shortstop over there? Let's see. Austin Demers. Nice play, kid.
That's going to bring up Cooper Winchester. After Robertson gets a ground ball RBI out to the shortstop. Bring up the right-hander catcher, number 9, Cooper Winchester. Takes ball 1 in the dirt.
Three, 4, 4, 2.
You know how this is going to go down, right?
What's that?
It's going to be like the Astros cheating scandal. We're saying numbers up here.
Yeah.
Hard hit ground ball down the left side.
We're just listening
banging trash cans and deciphering codes.
We're not hacking into the feed from the center field camera, though.
Only because we hang the center field camera every day. We don't have to hack into it.
That's right. Well, it's true. We are kind of hacking into it, honestly.
Ball in the dirt, bounces off the catcher's chest. Runner's going to stay at Pontiff's going to stay at third. Winchester looks up at his brother in the press box who's playing what is
alive.
That? Staying alive. I like the look. I don't think anybody noticed that.
Ooh, Jam Johnson.
Let's see what his brother plays now. I think he's going to get him. No. So we're going to go to the second inning. St. Paul's gets the lead 2-1 over the Ponchatoula Green Wave, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Christian Russell giving us the breaking news on the Sonic. Having some grill issues. So hopefully get that fixed.
I know.
Oh, I see him coming in like a rock star.
Yeah, he is.
Russo,
It's like,
taking his sweet time.
Banker's hours.
Yeah.
Come in when I want.
If you're just joining us, going to the top of the second, St. Paul's got the lead 2-1 after an RBI single from Logan Pontiff and a RBI ground ball to the shortstop by Pace Robertson, bringing up the first baseman, Landon Rayford. Pitch from Hillberry. Ball up. Hillberry from the windup. Two-0 pitch. Ball a little bit low. And that's going to be a walk-on's walk. Thinking of walk-ons, our official walk sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. And
I think that's going to do it for.
Yep. Coach Hawthorne's going to come in, and we're going to have a, you know what that means, a River Rock pitching change. So
there's the man with the plan.
What's up, dude? You ready for it? It's all yours.
The boss is in.
Yep, here,
I guess we can't play around anymore. Oh, you're coming over here. Whew.
Feels good to be over here.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about anything. Connor, you don't get paid enough, son. You need to have your agent.
Yeah, he did say something about a raise earlier today.
Yeah.
I would question that.
Didn't we already have
number 16?
So that must have been Vanette who walked, and he's 3.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you.
626. Not 100% sure.
You want some food?
Nah. What's he getting?
Probably the jambalaya.
Oh yeah, I'll probably be around anyway. He knows I want it.
He knows.
So, kind of we muted, or are we still?
Oh, we're on.
We're on. Okay. So 2-1 St. Paul's. It's going to bring up Dustin Smith, the right fielder. First pitch up. Who's our new pitcher for St. Paul's? Let me pull it up.
Was it on there? Yeah, it was on there.
One. That's Dida. Is that right? And we're trying to read Coach Hawthorne's handwriting, so I got D-I-T-A, and that's all I have.
Dida. Yeah, I think that's right.
Dida. We'll have to. Where's Christian Russell at?
Was our spotter.
Yeah, we don't have a
full roster right here.
We might have it on the back of this sheet. Let's see how lucky I am. Nope, this is the football roster. So that'd be
probably not.
Yeah. So.
There we go.
Speaking of football, if you're interested in advertising your company or brand on the Wolfpack Broadcast Network for the football season, it's going to be bigger than it was last year in our first season. So,
home plate umpire making an appearance.
There we go. So, reach out to us at Wolfpack Broadcast Network at gmail.com, or you can go to www.wpbn.live. Contact us. And we got some good advertisement packages for the football season coming up. Reached over 100,000 people in the first season, so we'll probably be, I would guess, probably close to 500,000, or not, I'm sorry, 250,000 interactions between baseball and football, and I look to break 500,000 through next football season. So.
Well, I mean, if the month of March in baseball was any indicator as to how much this is taking off, we had 144,000 minutes viewed.
Just on YouTube.
Just on YouTube.
Over 250,000 minutes total for March between the two.
Between Facebook and YouTube. So
not counting the website.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty nice.
Everybody's excited about it. Everybody wants to try to, replicate it at their school. And
we've got
jambalaya.
We've had at least about 6.
Jambalaya. Is this for
not,
Connor?
No, it's for you.
Oh, nice.
6, if not
Water
7.
I'm hearing about the cheeseburger.
Oh, the cheeseburgers.
It fit perfectly, right? Bring him a cheeseburger. Pitch from Dida for strike. We got one out, right, Connor?
Yep.
Okay. Coach Rick Malden, talked to him today. He's going to have to miss.
I know he called me.
Yep.
He called me.
So strike on outside corner, make it 1-2. But he will be back, in some capacity for the playoffs once we figure out where we're playing. And we'll post streaming schedules for WPBN live for the playoff.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, this could be it for tonight for home games.
Yes. Yep.
We've got to have a lot of things kind of shake out for us in regards to having a home
and we're not going to have
game.
Any other non-district game between now and.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think if we were. I didn't hear what you.
8-9, you're 8.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're 8, but
there's no make-up non-district games between now and
no additional kind of
lanyap
games or anything like that. So, yep. I mean, so this potentially could be our sound off for WPBN for the regular season.
And we'll definitely do playoffs, even if they're on the road, most likely.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll be good.
We'll work on that. So
yeah.
That's another top velocity strikeout from Dida.
I think, if the standings were today, where we would be 8 and St. Aug would be 9, we would host St. Aug here for a best of 3 game series. If we would happen to go to St. Aug, their home field is Wesley Barrow, I believe. And it's been a while since I've been there.
Been a while since I've been there.
My senior year in high school.
Like 2 years ago.
Huh? No. From what I remember, that's a graveyard. I mean, it is a bomb to get it out of there.
Peyton Cormier, a leadoff guy for the Green Wave, struck out his first at bat with 2 outs in the top of the second. Runner on first.
Runner on first has got a pretty deep lead,
Yes, he
given
does.
the impression that it's
Ground ball to Robertson, good backhand, throws across to
Nice
Ponchatoula,
play,
who
nice
stretches
play,
for the
nice
out.
play.
And that's going to be in the top of the first inning, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
And we're back, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network live here for this sub-varsity matchup. Varsity game's going to start probably around 6:30, somewhere in there, depending on the end of this game, and a little bit break in between. And we'll do our typical St. Tammany Oshner pregame show before the varsity game, and get started with that. So,
if you're tuned in now and you plan on watching the varsity game, a couple things going to be happening during the varsity game. The first thing is we're going to be honoring the Garrett family.
Yep.
And doing a benefit for
Go to
them
Graphics
during
Honor.
the game, where what we're trying to do is trying to generate a little bit of financial support for the Garrett family. And if you don't know Chris Garrett, he is the assistant coach over at Covington High School, whose son Blake was born 2 months premature, and poor Blake has been in and out of hospitals under some care, and
Yep.
it's definitely trying times for the family. And as a baseball community, we might be competitors on the field, but as soon as the game's over and we come off the field, we treat each other like a community, like family and friends, especially guys who have been respectful over the years.
Yep. And Connor, you can throw it up, and you'll see it now and then throughout the varsity game. Little B-Dub logo in the top right-hand corner of the screen with Venmo QR code you can donate to if you'd like. So ground ball by Brian Lee over to the first baseman, and
and so just trying to take an opportunity to come together as a community to rally behind this little guy Blake, who's fighting to hold on right now. And we know Mom and Dad are doing everything they can to keep the spirits high as they kind of work through their scenario with being in and out of hospitals and having little Blake getting taken care of. So just trying to help them out, and if you feel the need to to kind of help out, and if nothing else, if you're enjoying the broadcast of WPBN and being able to watch your son from the privacy of your own home or in your car or at work or whatnot, and
Yep.
You didn't pay an admission fee for coming in and watching the game, pay it forward. Go ahead and hit up the Q code on the screen later on, and or ask us how you might be able to go ahead and donate to kind of help support the Garrett family. I know it'll be much appreciated, and the proceeds tonight for the sales over here at the stadium are going to go towards the Garrett family for their support. So just keep that in mind as you continue to watch.
And Cherry goes down swinging for a top velocity strikeout. And that's going to bring up Braden Farizo, the second baseman, number 2. Two 1-1-1. Jeff. 2-1-1-1.
All right, we'll write that one down.
Hard hit ball by Farizo, straight up, shallow right field. And Dustin Smith's going to come in and make the play for the third out. And we'll still have the lead 2-1 going to the top of the third, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. And we're back. WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network live. Top of the third inning.
Tell you what, can't have a better day to come out here and play a baseball game.
Yep.
It feels incredible out here right now.
Got the number 1 WPBN fan out there watching live right now,
yeah.
Troy Coakley.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't miss a WPBN game.
Very nice.
So
That's awesome. Appreciate the support. He's probably doing a scouting report, really, is what he's doing.
He's a huge St. Paul's fan.
That's good. That's awesome. We can use as many fans as we get.
Strike 1 to Grayson Boudreaux, the catcher. Who grounded out to the first baseman last time. And we got a new first baseman in. Looks like Guzan, Gage Guzan, in at first base. As Boudreaux pops it straight back. Shoot his dad a text, let him know. I think he's on his way, coming from New Orleans.
Grayson definitely got some big league hair going on right there.
He does. Good cut by Boudreaux, and that's a top velocity strikeout for the first out here in the top of the third.
Get it, Carter.
Did it with a good pitch, first pitch fastball. A 1 count on the shortstop, Austin Deemers. And he takes strike 2 as Ponchatoula fans don't like it. I heard a few.
Well, they're just they're not used to a home plate umpire calling balls and strikes behind the plate because he just showed up.
Yeah, he just got here. Slow roller Robertson foul. So
I think he was lost on 190 from what I overheard at the coaches and the coaches meeting at the home plate to go over the grounds meeting.
I mean, good spot there by Ditta. Make the count 2-2 on Deemers. With all the technology now, I mean, it's how do you think you get lost on 190?
Yeah, I mean,
you think maybe the phone fell between the seats? Or?
Good question. I don't know.
You never
I mean,
know.
I don't know. I don't ever go anywhere without Waze being on. I mean, Waze is telling me everywhere. I mean, even if I know where I'm going, I can't tell whether or not there's an accident a mile and a half away.
You do it no matter what.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, especially when you have to judge between
Ball low, full
going
count.
interstate or Highway 22 to get into like Mandeville. Like if I'm going to AMI or if I'm going to Harbor.
Everybody checks that because
Yeah.
if the bridge is open and everybody decides to go boat riding that day.
Yeah.
It takes 3 hours from Taco Bell to the bridge.
Right. Ooh, nice
Big
fastball right there.
cut on a good fastball from Ditta for strike 3. Another top velocity strikeout. He's going to bring up number 13, Cody Crawford, who had an RBI single his last at bat. Did a second strikeout of the third inning. Wind's picking up. High fly ball to right field, and that's going to be it for the top of the third. And St. Paul still 2, Ponchatoula 1, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
Try to keep that heel down. Kind of lean forward. You should kind of feel that work raw. So you felt that hip flexor kick? Yeah. So this is the sequence of head, shoulder, trunk, then your hips felt. Yeah. So when you go that way, you're not gonna hurt anything by going any further. I feel like that. Yeah.
I wish I had this stuff years ago, you know.
And we're back live, WPBN, Wolfpack Network. So you should take it, compliment, I guess, if that makes sense. So
Sure.
let's go. I know. I don't know. Yeah. McClellan up to bat number 8. First pitch high from Vanette. What are you calling with nobody on? Bunt coverages? 1-4-3? Or I love you?
That's how they call pitches.
Isn't that illegal? I mean, you can't. I mean, you
You're
can't
off the
take
mound.
signals.
You're off
yeah,
the mound.
Yeah, I guess. Isn't that an easy way to pick up somebody's pitch signals?
I don't know. Look, quite honestly, I don't care who does it. College,
Yeah.
High school. Me personally, and this is just my opinion, and I'm sure
Pitcher
there's a
call.
lot of people listening to me right now that would disagree. I think it's stupid.
The numbers or the?
Yeah, the whole wristband thing. Give me a reason why. Give me a reason.
Well,
why.
Coach Malden's reason was because kids miss too many signals with indicators and touches. Well, that's
Well,
to me. I agree with you. I think you need to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, outside of seeing an index
Good cut
card
from McClellan.
I see guys in the big leagues use index cards to see
How
how
to
they
pitch a
want to
guy
play.
and play a guy.
How they want to play a guy. Defensive setups.
not every
What do we
pitch,
want to go?
though.
But it's not like, hey, 1-1, 2-1, 6-1, 7-18 is going to be a hit and run, or 4-4, 5-5, 5-6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be a bunt. Like, come on.
And McClellan
Put a
gets a
sign on.
walk-on's walk.
I'm sorry. I'm sure a lot of people listening may disagree.
I don't know anybody that does.
But
so.
to be honest with you, I just think it's silly. I
think
really do.
So I don't know where my pen went. So, but
I mean, quite honestly, in my
it's gonna
opinion,
bring up Carter Hillberry.
if your kids can't learn a sign, they shouldn't play baseball. I mean, there are certain things that are prerequisites to being able to play at certain levels, and you teach kids at 9 years old what signs
Yeah.
are. If you can't get a sign, if you don't know how to get a sign,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think everybody overthinks this too much. Do you think anybody?
Stolen base by McClellan.
Think anybody in a sub-varsity game is trying to, like, pick signs if you're taking the time to go through them? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm sure we'll get a lot of people commenting on that.
If you're just tuning in, St. Paul's versus Ponchatoula. We've learned two things.
Jeff Lessishare, shout out.
Yeah.
We just had a stolen base.
Yes, Florida League
title.
Stolen base, and we've learned two things today: that Jeff hates the number cards, and especially calling every pitch and every play from the number card. And Troy Coakley is the biggest WPBN fan out there.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right, well, that's
awesome. Two things we learned today.
Good.
So.
You should send him a St. Paul's baseball shirt.
Oh, I got
just so
one.
that he can, as he watches WPBN, he can wear it
in his St. Paul shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left field lounge shirt.
Matter of fact, give me an extra large. Throw down another stolen base. Florida League title. Jeff Lessishare. McClellan. Little Roadrunner sound effects there.
Carter's on it.
Yep.
I spiced the game up a little bit. We were told that, early in the season that the stadium operations were pretty flat, and we need to kind of bring some more life into it, get it to more like it's casino life-esque,
Oh.
Get some shows going.
Hillberry gets a walk-on's hit by pitch as he takes that fastball on the calf.
We're
Speaking
coachable.
Of calves, I wonder if Dr. Barry's coming.
Speaking of calves.
So we got a
third baseman
coming in.
Heading down to the bullpen.
And, that's going to send Brendan Pettit out to warm up. So let's see who's coming in for Ponchatoula. Good. Just got a text from Dave Guzan watching us in the car, about to pull up on his way back from the Zurich.
Nice.
Dave's with In and Out Urgent Care. Thank you to those guys. They're one of our game day sponsors.
Nice.
So first and third situation, bringing up the leadoff batter.
That was a good read right there on a ball in the dirt.
Walked last time, Drew Bodie.
By Hillberry. Drew's been swinging a hot bat lately. Several hits in the varsity games, the last couple games.
That's another Florida League title stolen base, right? To make it second and third.
Is. Yep.
So Jeff Lessishare just racking it up.
Yeah, for all our Ponchatoula fans out there, they know, very familiar with Jeff. Ponchatoula is his old stomping grounds. And I say old stomping grounds,
it's one of his stomping grounds. He's got
grew
4
up,
or 5.
He grew up in Ponchatoula. I want to say he went to Ponchatoula High.
We can say that until he texts us and tells us otherwise.
Tells me I'm wrong.
Yep. I got to text Dr. Barry.
I hear that enough.
That you're wrong.
Yeah. You're wrong, Jeff. You're wrong.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm now more tempted to figure out what the numbers are.
No, we ain't doing all that. we'll get an email.
Yeah.
And that's another walk-on's walk after 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's going to load the bases.
Touche.
Yeah. He's going to bring up Drew Bodie. Or Matthew Cody, I'm sorry, after Drew Bodie walked. Cody had a single his first at bat. Corners playing in with no outs here in the bottom of the third. St. Paul's still up 2-1 if you're just joining us for the sub-varsity matchup. So, Jeff, do you rank the index card play call and every pitch above the taking the top hand off the bat to call time from the umpire? Or is it a close?
No, I think taking the top hand off the bat is probably it's second.
Second to
the index cards are third.
What's first?
The hat falling off the pitcher.
That's right. I forgot about that one.
To me, that's the biggest. That's the biggest problem. Because for every one pitch, It's 2 pitches really, because on your lower back, because you're throwing the pitch, then you're bending back over to pick up the hat that just fell off your head. So collectively, if you are, let's say 80 pitches in,
you're 160.
at the end of the day, if you did that, the overwhelming majority of the time, you're up there over 100, 150 pitches on your lower back. So it's like, if I asked each kid, do you want to have as much velocity at the end of your start as you had in the beginning, I would guarantee you they would say yes. Okay, well, don't fatigue your lower back as much, and get a hat that fits so it doesn't fall off your head every single time you pitch. But the Justin Bieber look is in, and that silky smooth hair is in, so can't mess up that.
And that's another silky smooth walk-on's walk. It's going to bring up the first baseman, Logan Pontiff, who had a RBI single his first at bat. And that's going to be a River Rock pitching change, and they're going to bring in, looks like number 0, Brendan Pettit, the starting third baseman, who just went and warmed up in the bullpen, and that's going to be it for Vanette, who's going to come out, and we'll be right back after a commercial break from River Rock Stoneworks. Network, while Brendan Pettit, new pitcher for the Ponchatoula Green Waves, warming up. You think when he's warming up, instead of hand signals for pitches, he tells the catcher numbers?
I don't think so.
Not to start that back.
I'm pretty sure he's like, let me just throw the ball.
So, Connor, you want to throw the B-Dub logo up there? Today's doubleheader, trying to give awareness to Chris Garrett, the Covington baseball assistant coach, has a little boy, Blake. Yep. B-Dub's his nickname, and he was born premature, in and out of the hospitals. They're back and forth. Chris is still working hard coaching. Mom and dad are both working hard and raising the 4 other kids, and back and forth to the hospital and stuff like that. So we're trying to help out the Garrett family.
You did hear that right. He is the Covington High coach.
Yes.
And some people may be wondering, why is St. Paul's doing something for Covington High? Well, that's because that's what the baseball community does. Chris has been a class act over the last several years and formed relationship with Matthew Russo, who is the varsity first baseman, who's be going on to Southern Miss to go play baseball over there. And just the bonding and the camaraderie and the respect that each one of those guys have for each other has gotten us to this point to where we understand that when you take the field and when we take the field, we're competitors and we're going to do everything we can to win the game. But when it's all said and done, after the game's over, we'll pound each other up, we'll hug each other, and we'll be back to supporting one another again on everything outside the lines.
And fastball up to Logan Pontiff, the first baseman. So if you kind of throw it up there one more time, you'll see throughout today's game randomly, and we'll usually talk about it in the varsity game later, hashtag B-Dub at the top right-hand corner of the screen, and the Venmo QR code if you want to help out.
And if you're looking at that code and you're wondering what does that do, depending on how you're looking at it, if you have if you're sitting next to someone who has a phone, or if you're watching it on TV through your smart TV or whatnot, you just take you open up your camera on your phone, and then you go ahead and you scan that code with your camera, with the phone on your camera, and that will lead you directly to the Garrett family account on Venmo, and there's no middleman in between anything.
Straight to
it goes straight to that family's account, and they have the ability to kind of tap into those funds as they find themselves, going through the process to take care of B-Dub and make sure Blake is taken care of. It's a nice shot.
That's a hard hit ball by Logan Pontiff to deep left center field over the left fielder's head, going Apo Taco there.
Yeah.
To score 2. Hawthorne's going to hold up the third runner at third, so that's a 2 RBI stand-up double for Logan Pontiff. So 2 for 2 on the day with 3 RBIs, single and a double, bringing up Ethan Williams, number 19, who flew out to second base last time. So I was telling you during the commercial break about Chris. I believe it's Chris's mom, Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen, or is what I think the name is on Facebook. Over 100,000 follows.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
She must be doing something really good.
Yes.
I got to go check that out.
I'm sure you've seen it.
If anybody knows and has seen me, I like to eat. Mm-hmm. And it shows. I have to go check that one out. I like to cook, too.
Yeah.
I'm the cooker in the family. I appreciate that.
I need to hit Jeff up. Smoked Meats by Jeff, or Meats by Jeff.
That's Jeff Watkins.
Yeah.
Good buddy of mine, man.
I've went to him 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
and
he is
legit.
Really good, yeah. Man, his stuff is just so flavorful.
Very good.
He's kind of like a mentor of mine. Because I learned some tricks from him.
So no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. St. Paul's up 4-1
Ethan
Williams at the plate. Runners on second and third, and he wears that one. And that's going to load the bases for Cooper Winchester. No, I'm sorry. Pace Robertson, the third baseman.
Cooper's on deck.
Yep. So bases loaded, no outs here. The bottom of the 4th. Yeah, I think it's Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen.
Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen?
Mm-hmm. They only scored 2.
What?
Only scored 2. What do you have?
I thought it's 5-1.
Okay, it's 5-1. I was looking at the scoreboard. Now it's going to be 6-1. After Matthew Cody scores from third base on that pass ball, and moving the other runners over to second and third for Pace Robertson. Pace hit a good ball in the gap at shortstop last at bat, scoring a run, but the shortstop made a great play.
Yeah, he
for
did.
Ponchatoula, Austin Deemers, great backhand, and threw out Robertson at first. I love the Cooper's on deck bat flip for Russo's home run.
Goofball. Yeah.
I laughed. I watched that like 20 times because it's in sync. It's in time. Like he probably swung with the ball.
I mean, the odds that
yeah.
Grandma Russo had that. That's Jane's mom, actually.
I got you.
But the fact that she had the camera going at that time was kind of funny. Right where he was, anyway.
Yep. Good spot breaking ball by Pettit. They do this for varsity too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's probably something easy, like they do 4 numbers, so. And I said not to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. So I think no outs is the first number, 1 out is the second number, 3 out.
Well, when it's brought to your attention.
Yeah.
Just off the glove of the second baseman.
Yeah. Little blooper line drive off the glove of the second baseman to score 1 run. So an RBI, well, unearned run. Going to bring up Cooper Winchester, the catcher, batting from the left side this at bat. His first at bat, he flew out to second base. Pettit comes set. First pitch going, hit and run. Winchester hits a deep high fly ball to right field on that hit and run, and that's going to bring Robertson back to first base.
Ethan's going to score on that.
And Ethan's going to score, so a sac fly from Winchester getting the RBI, making the score 7-1. Connor, is that right?
I only have it 8-1.
8-1.
Sure.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
I think it's 7.
I think it's 7, Connor. So Brian Lee up to plate, number 23. Brian hit a ground ball to the first baseman. His first at bat. Pick off over to first, and Pace Robertson gets back safely. All you need was a pen and a paper and about 10 pitches, right, Jeff? Maybe.
Yeah. I would say
and
so.
Confirm it every inning with about 3. In
Good,
case
good
they
statistician
mix it
come
up.
out, yeah.
That's what you do, man, and that, right? That's part of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure everybody in there is doing it. I would hope, right?
Well, it's got to. Okay, well, the way that I look at it is, if you're using numbers because you feel like it's going to be too difficult to do signs, I mean, you're almost trying to keep it very simple for the defense so that they don't miss it. So the numbers can't be too complicated of a system to figure out. Like it's
I got you.
if 1 is a fastball, 2 is a curveball, and then they say,
ground
okay,
ball.
well, good play.
And getting the gap. So on that hit and run, the shortstop broke to the bag
wait,
to cover
wait.
second. Pace Robertson rounds second and slips, and for the second out of this inning. That's going to be a base hit by Brian Lee.
It's got to be one number representative of an action that's either the first number, second number, third number, or fourth number, or maybe it rotates.
Or maybe it's opposite of what the number is. So there's only
so like 4, 3, 2, 1. So maybe it's first pitch. The last number I call out is the
location,
and then 1 is a fastball or something like that.
So you're looking for fastball away, and you get curveball in.
I don't know. Well,
we don't know. I was
couldn't
just
really
guessing
tell what that was.
And that's wolfpackbroadcastnetwork@gmail.com
for all the customer complaints. You can submit that to the LHSAA. I mean, truth is, well, never mind. It's off the air conversation. I want to get nobody in trouble here.
It's only going to be 2 people that could. Probably, So Jeff Russo, Jeff Winchester in the booth if you're just joining us.
Yeah.
And Lee gets safely to second on a fleur-de-lis title stolen base. So Mike couldn't make it tonight. He's off.
Yeah, he's off.
So
he's not involved in any of these conversations.
Yep. They called out some numbers, and Coach Moore checked his watch.
Oh.
So, slow roll
Some
to
funky
third.
spin on that one right
Ooh,
there. Nice pick by the first baseman.
First baseman, number 23, Landon Rayford.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
So
Kevin Rayford's kid.
So Cherry grounds out for the third out of the bottom of the fourth inning, and with St. Paul 7, Ponchatoula 1, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Are you missing out on life because of knee or hip pain? At Avala, we personalize your hip or knee replacement. A CT scan is used to create a 3-dimensional model of your joint. For your custom joint surgery, why would you go anywhere else? You have a choice. Choose Avala.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. walk-ons. We live for this.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Bringing up number 13.
They got some defensive changes here, too.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like James Hardwick is behind the dish now.
Yep.
So looks like Jack Robert might be in left field. I think that's Jack.
Let's see. Yeah, that's Jack.
I can't really tell. Sometimes I can tell by the arm action. He's got a pretty distinct short arm action. Jack does.
Yeah, it was him.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was waiting for him to throw. It's going to bring him back to number 0, Brennan Pettit, who struck out his first at bat. Brennan's also the pitcher right now. Coming in for Vanette in the third. Still got Ditto on the mound for the Wolves. 7-1 here in the top of the 5th. Is that right, Connor?
I have it top of 4th.
Top of 4th?
Yeah, top 4.
First pitch strike to Pettit. Second pitch swing and fouling it straight back. Make it an 0-2 count.
Where's Big Bob today?
Oh, today.
Oh, just
I
a
think-
little up.
I don't know. I think he's in town. He was in Texas last week. I think he's around.
Oh,
Somewhere in Baton Rouge.
he was picking up on that.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Check swing by Pettit. Ball in the dirt. Make it 2-2. Can actually do this. Which one is that? 2?
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
What microphone
Here,
is
I'll
this,
check.
Connor?
I think it's 2.
That looks like 1 to me.
Is it 1?
Hello.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
they were
Yeah, it
1.
was 1. Okay.
And that's a top velocity strikeout. We've fixed some audio issues here. I'll bring up Landon Rayford, the first baseman, who had a great pick, digging the ball out of the dirt to end the bottom half of the last inning.
Another thing, too, that we're going to be doing later on this evening is honoring the seniors.
Yep.
They actually had senior night the other day on the field,
Yeah,
and
we had it somewhat in the
we were doing somewhat
stream,
of
but
a.
we could have done better.
We could, yeah, we're coachable. We felt like we needed to maybe do a little bit better job of honoring the seniors for all those people who are in the ether watching a little WPBN broadcast. So we're gonna have our own little senior send-off this afternoon.
Ball and dirt from Ditto.
Talk a little bit about the seniors and their impact on the baseball program, and maybe a little bit about who they are off the field and where they're heading beyond graduating from St. Paul's.
Swing and a miss from Rayford. Rayford actually walked his first at bat. I was looking at his position, and I said singled.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they make it a 3 and not a 1B.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they? And that's another top velocity strikeout for Ditto. Ditto's 2, 3.
On a roll right now.
It's either 5 in a row or 4 in a row. Top velocity strikeouts. Gonna bring up Micah Moscow, the center fielder who struck out last time. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Good breaking ball to start him off with a strike. Has Ditto gotten any varsity innings that you know of, Jeff?
To my knowledge, I do not recall.
That's another good spot. Looks good. What was that?
I was working on a fundamental. Trying to pick apart my son's catching capabilities.
So 1-1 count to Moscow. Got a varsity matchup here following this sub-varsity contest.
As you can hear the
varsity
the ball
green wave
getting hit in the cage, literally right behind us.
Yep. Pretty good little crowd for a sub-varsity game.
Yeah. Maybe a little anticipation for the
last.
Yeah, the next game. Gotta make sure that we.
I like the strawberries on the back of the jersey.
Oh yeah, you know what? I never noticed that until you said it. That's cool. Ponchatoula being the
strawberry
capital
of the world.
We'll just call it that.
So that's another top velocity strikeout, Jeff. So that's either 6 in a row or 5 out of 6. I missed that guy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Let's hear from Top Velocity. Connor, look at you. Got it ready to go. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brent Forcio, the CEO of Top Velocity. We're here at our headquarters in Louisiana, and we like to show you these scientific methods we've developed that have a biomechanics foundation to building elite baseball players. So here we go. Our programs at Top Velocity are built on core scientific principles to develop elite baseball players. We must first evaluate the athlete so we can identify how well they can implement these core scientific principles. We evaluate biomechanics and their athleticism, like mobility, speed, strength, power, to identify where they have restrictions or deficiencies in their abilities. The Top Velocity programs use a strength and conditioning model, which is Olympic-based, a drill-based throwing program using proprietary throwing drills, along with mobility training, nutritional training, and everything to support developing the elite athletes. The Top Velocity methodology has given us the ability to produce more 90-plus testimonials of guys that added at least 5 miles an hour and broke into the 90s than any other program in the world.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Bringing up Braden Farizo. Who flew out to right field his first at bat. Starting at second base. Fastball up to Farizo. On the mound for the Green Wave. Still Brennan Pettit. Yep, so District 6-5A, you got a 4-way tie between St. Paul's, Covington, Mandeville, and North Shore at 9-4. Ponchatoula at 7-6.
Oh, so they moved us to the top half of that tie.
Because we got 20 overalls, maybe?
I guess so.
Because we got swept by North Shore. So it's going to be interesting as Farizo hits a hard ground ball back to the pitcher who walks over to first base.
So from our vantage point, and I want all my North Shore people to not be offended by this, but be it that we are a St. Paul school, we need North Shore to lose tonight.
Absolutely.
And then we need Mandeville to lose tonight. And then I think it would boil down to a 2-way tie between us and Covington.
And we split.
So I don't know exactly how this is going to be Jack Roberts in the batter's box. I don't know how you determine the league, the district champions, based on a tie right there.
I'm sure there's some fancy formula they have. And
is it runs allowed or runs against?
Well, I mean, whatever it is, we win it, right? Because we beat them by 5 or 6 runs the first game, and we went 10 innings and lost by.
So this is
a B-dub dog?
This is a B-dub dog.
A B-dub dog.
The special one, though. This is the original.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Set it right here. So
is it a sausage?
Yeah,
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw? So, slice on slice, man.
3-0 count to Roberts. Big cut on a green light. Hits a high fly ball to center field. He was batting for McClellan. And that's going to bring up.
Who we got here? I don't see a number.
It was Hillberry, but it's probably going to be Ditta, I would imagine. I believe he went in for Hillberry.
Number 4. Who's 4 for us? Let's see.
Now batting, number 4, Garrett Hanrahan.
Hanrahan. Okay, yeah, Hanrahan.
Hanrahan hits a hard ground ball to third base. Throws it over for the out number 3. Jeff, pick your foot up. And St. Paul's keeps the lead. We got 7-1, Connor.
Yep.
And we'll be right back after word from River Rock.
And we are back. You got to forgive us. We're having these
B-dub dogs.
B-dub dogs, which is a kind of a jalapeno and cheddar sausage on top of coleslaw.
On a grilled bun.
On a grilled bun. My goodness. I mean, if you haven't eaten dinner and you want to just at least stop by and have dinner and have all the proceeds go to the Garrett family because of the food that we have here tonight, my goodness, come stop by. Grab a couple hot dogs. Well, they're not even hot dogs, they're sausage dogs.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to have 4 of those tonight.
Those are outstanding.
We got a whole nother game. I'm going to bring one to the football meeting and come back and get another one.
That's Chris Russo and Jeff Russo down there.
That's good. Bring up number 3, Dominic Vanette. Vanette walked his first at bat. St. Paul's up 7-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. New pitcher for the Wolves after Ditta struck out 6. Logan Pontiff, and he gets a ground ball.
A little high.
And good save by Gage Guzan over at first base, getting that high throw coming across the diamond from Robertson. And Pontiff gets the first out.
Looks like Roberts moved to right field.
Okay.
And is that Cody still in center field?
It's going to bring up Dustin Smith, the right fielder.
Excuse me.
Bodie in left, huh?
No,
Connor Roberts.
No. Jack's definitely right.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, district standings all tied up. Top 4 teams.
4 teams with a 9-4 record.
Yep, and
that's
we don't
another
know
strikeout.
Yeah, and that's another top velocity strikeout. So, but yeah, if Covington beats North Shore tonight, we win this tonight. We'll both go to 11-4, and then I guess tiebreaker. Like I said, the first one we had against them, we scored at least, I think it was 6-1 maybe.
Yeah.
And then the second game was a 1-run 10-inning game. So what 2-1 or 2-1 or 1-0? Was it nothing
Against
in 10? Against Covington at Covington when we were there for the.
It was 1-0.
1-0. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 1-0.
All right. So.
But we beat them 5-3.
Oh, 5-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 5-2. I think it was 5-2.
Yeah. Okay.
We beat them with a 3-run lead.
I thought it was 6-1. I bet Troy knows the score. Troy, text us the scores.
He was watching that one.
I know he was here for the. They was there for.
That's right. He was here for that was the Covington game.
Big swing by Trent Nastasi going down for his second strikeout of the day from Ponif, and another top velocity strikeout. So with that, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back for the bottom of the fifth inning. St. Paul 7, Ponchatoula 1.
Are you missing out on life because of knee or hip pain? At Avala, we personalize your hip or knee replacement. A CT scan is used to create a three-dimensional model of your joint. For your custom joint surgery, why would you go anywhere else? You have a choice. Choose Avala.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. New pitcher for the Green Wave, Dustin Smith, coming in after Pettit and Vanette with the start. Wolves have 7 runs on 4 hits. Logan Pontiff 2 for 2 on the day with 3 RBIs, a single and a double. Also got a single from Matthew Cody, an RBI ground ball by Pace Robertson, a sacrifice fly with an RBI from Cooper Winchester, and Brian Lee with a single. So that's going to bring up Drew Bodie, who walked both of his at-bats. First pitch swinging, watch your lips. Hard line drive over into the first base dugout.
No,
that is not Drew Bodie.
This is not Bodie. It's hammer time. You gonna get us stung, boy.
That will be fun. Who is it?
Jonathan Hammer.
Hammer. 2-1-2-2. 2-0 count to Hammer. He must be who's in left. Choppy ground ball over to the first baseman. Flips it over the pitcher. A little PFP there from 18 inches away. And,
a little pitcher's fielding practice.
Yep. Probably want to just come tag the bag that close, right? I mean,
you know, if you're close enough, you want to eliminate some sort of variable.
So definitely.
So I've seen a lot of bad things happen. That close together.
You don't know if you're handing it, you're dropping it, you're flipping it. So.
What was that crazy college play a few years ago? I want to say it was like Arkansas, or like the pitcher went to go grab the ball, and then he kind of like tossed it back to the first baseman, and it was it was one of these like ridiculously bonehead plays where he did not even need to give the ball up. He just kind of tossed it back to him. It's kind of crazy.
Who's number 5? We got another pinch hitter here. A lot of substitutions going on and no lineup.
This is
number 5. Didn't hear him say it on the. See if I can find it real quick. Let's see, number 5. Cambry. Can't read Hawthorne's handwriting. So, one out here with a 0-1 count, 0-2 count, Combre. I think he went into center field last inning.
Okay.
So Hammer was in left and Combre was in center. Good block by the Ponchatoula catcher, Brennan Boudreaux. Jeff, the catcher also looks over every time to get the numbers that he calls out. So
yeah.
They might have a touch system going on too, right?
Well, I don't see him giving.
We can't see, so high fly, foul ball, and that drops in. But they might have a touch system and a number system, which to me I'd be okay with because that's there's all kind of stuff going on there, right? But they always check their wristbands. So
but I don't see the catcher giving. He doesn't get down and give a signal.
You don't. No confirmation, no nothing. So. Ooh, good hard hit, deep fly ball.
Oh, nice play, left
Great
fielder.
Catch.
Catching that ball going deep against the warning track.
Nastasi with a great over-the-shoulder catch in stride.
That was a beautiful swing by Cambry, but
he hit it every bit
to
of
be
330.
outplayed by that beautiful catch and running catch in left field.
Yep. Good jump on the ball.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring up Matthew Cody. First pitch swinging. Choppy ground ball to the second baseman who's charging.
Nice little give and go right there.
Cody grounds out to end the fifth, and St. Paul still up 7-1. And still going? Yep. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
All right.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
And we're back at the Heap.
Yep. WPBN.
WPBN, St. Paul's sub-varsity game versus Ponchatoula High.
I got to get another one.
We got a current score of 7-1. We're in the top half of the 6th inning right here.
Got the varsity matchup coming up next. Big varsity matchup. 4-way tie for first right now.
I mean, I guess for all intents and purposes, this is like a district championship game.
Absolutely. It
really is. I mean, if you figure that
unless North Shore beats Covington,
two of the 4 teams will probably.
Well, you can't play. Yeah.
They'll be co-champions, I guess.
Yeah. So expect to see some good baseball tonight from the varsity matchup, St. Paul's and Ponchatoula. So
I think we got Cade on the mound. I'm not sure. No, Matthew pitched. Tuesday night. Hunter pitched last night.
And you had Farizo against Fountain Blue.
And then Farizo, Fountain Blue. So. Yeah, but Cade also did throw 35 pitches.
Some guy from WGNO wants to know if you could put a camera up here or they can film the game.
That's something that you have to ask Nick.
That's the coach's thing.
Yeah.
All right. He said you didn't want to get set up here.
Just tell him we got it.
No, just tell him to come talk to me.
Yeah, we got it.
I think that's just for the news, though.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think they're going to be running the game live.
It's a nice,
NBC hard
nice
hit
piece
ball.
right here. Oh, almost.
Got right over Hammer's
It's going to
head.
fall in for a double. I don't know if that's Hammer.
It's either Hammer or Calmbury.
Nah, 25.
Okay. And we got new substitutions. And that's Peyton Cormier with that double. Bringing up Grayson Boudreaux, the catcher.
Johnson
is in left.
Yeah, Johnson's in left.
Now to bat for Ponchatoula, number 17, Grayson Boudreaux.
7-1 St. Paul's.
The scoreboard over here is off by a run.
Good take by Boudreaux on the first pitch fastball low and in.
In the stadium, that is.
Yeah. The Avala scoreboard is right.
Correct.
So thank you to Avala, official scoreboard sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Fastball up for ball 2 from Pontiff. Let's see what dang, Central lost 3 in a row. Hard ground ball up the middle to shortstop.
Oh, heads up, everybody.
Sails it, and that comes back here. That's going to be a Ponchatoula run as Boudreaux hits into an error. Who is that at short?
Number 18, Austin Devers.
Bringing Austin Devers up, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Shortstop for Ponchatoula. So your 4-5A matchup, Central's lost 3 in a row. They were 5-0. Now they're 5-3.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. Zachary 5-3. Walker 6-3. Live Oak
9-0. Just smoking people.
Just rolling over people. So.
And who else is in that division?
Yeah, that's a strong division, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some dudes over there, huh?
Yeah. Go back to the 4A, District 4A. What division is Catholic in?
Catholic's going to be in 5A with Santa Maria and all them. So Santa Maria, Dutchtown Catholic, all 7-2.
But Catholic's record is overall
18
and 13.
Yeah.
They were 13 and 13 at one point. Got on a hot streak.
Yep. Boy, Denham Springs 1-8. You know, you lose Jackson Birch, you lose.
Do you know that they are on a team in Texas who's the number
undefeated.
one, the number one team in Texas? 22-0.
Yeah, I followed Courtney.
Yeah,
and
I saw her post.
Well, that's
something.
a gift, huh? When the two Birch boys walk up and out of nowhere, huh? So.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Yeah. So, high fly ball, center field.
Demanding that ball.
Yep.
I love the command right there. Get it back into the pitcher.
Back in quick. So, yeah, but I mean, if you're a coach in Texas and you got a great team already, and then you get a lefty who
throws 90 and
a sophomore lefty who throws 90 and committed to Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, that's a. Thank you.
Yeah. And then you got his brother who's a shortstop.
I almost wonder if that was coincidental.
Yeah. So, one out here.
Big cut.
Big cut. By Cody Crawford. Pontiff checks a runner once, twice. Goes to the plate. Big secondary by Boudreaux, who's a runner at second. Yeah, what's his Friendship, Texas? Friendly, Texas, something like that.
Yeah.
What's the word? Friendstown, Friendsville.
Oh,
hard hit ground ball. Good play by the shortstop.
Oh goodness, he's having a hard time handling that ball over there.
Second time it's in your head, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
that one's a little rough.
So, Ponchatoula going to score another run. They get a 6-3 with one out here in the top of the 6th. 7-3. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 7-3.
Connor, you can correct me if you want.
Okay.
To. You're live. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, just jump in.
Runner going.
7-3.
Delayed steal. Hawthorne throws
Good throw
down.
by Hardwick.
Hardwick, I mean.
Ooh.
Runner saved for Florida League title, stolen base.
Number 0, Brennan Titz.
Pettit.
It's French.
Petit.
It's French.
You can tell what some 15-year-old kid up there is thinking about.
That might be your
that
11-year-old kid.
No, that wasn't him.
So runner on third with one out. Big cut from Petit. Brennan Pettit.
Yeah, Brennan Pettit.
Third baseman, then pitcher for the Green Wave.
You got to put the accent on the beginning part of that one.
Stay tuned for a big varsity matchup next.
Varsity's rolling in right now.
Yep, four-way tie for first in District 6-5A. And so this is a big game tonight as Pettit hits a hard foul ball down the left field line right in between the third base coach and the runner who's dodging the ball. If you're just tuning in, trying to help out and raise money for the Garrett family, Chris Garrett, assistant coach at Covington High School, and their little boy, Blake B-Dub Garrett, born premature, been fighting in and out of the hospital.
Yep.
You know, and I want to help out those guys. So we're selling jambalaya in the stadium. We're selling B-Dub dogs, which are toasted bun, jalapeno cheddar sausage link, and coleslaw, and it's a sweet and spicy. They're good.
They are so good.
Really good. And choppy ground ball over to third. Throws across in and out of Guzan's glove. So the left side of the infield having a little trouble getting it across. As Ponchatoula scores another run to make it 7-4. But back to B-Dub, and you'll also see throughout the varsity game, and you'll see a little hashtag B-Dub in the top right-hand corner of the screen and a QR code. So all proceeds raised tonight are through the QR code if you scan that with your phone camera. Tell you how you can help out.
So you do have a Venmo. You have to have a Venmo account.
If you don't, it still prompts you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And like we said before, you know, if you're enjoying the broadcast and you have, you know, a son playing and you're not able to get there because you're at work or you're traveling or whatnot, and
good cut by number.
You are being able to see the broadcast for free because it's been brought to you by a number of our different sponsors. The truth is this would be a good time for maybe paying it forward. You know, the cost of a membership or the cost of an admission fee, for, you know, $5 or something like that, or, you know, at the bare minimum, $1, you know, just to go towards the cause. And, you know, that's all we're asking. We're doing the community a favor by presenting these games at no charge to you guys, thanks to the support of our sponsors. And, you know, if you find it in your heart to want to give to a really good cause for a young man fighting to hang on and get through some troubling times, and you know, you hit that Q code on the top right-hand screen, and it'll go directly to the family account. There's no middleman, no fees, no nothing, just straight to the family. So just trying to help out.
2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. St. Paul 7, Ponchatoula 4, putting some late runs on the board. And that's another top velocity strikeout
that's
to end
the
top
ball
of the
game.
6th. And that's going to be it. So St. Paul's gets the sub-varsity win, 7-4.
We're going to hit the reset button and
we're going to wrap this up.
Throw some of our food away.
Yep.
It's piling up over here.
Thank you to all our sponsors. Avala Scoreboard sponsor, thank you to those guys. And we'll be right back after. Actually, we're going to go ahead and cut it. So play the Avala commercial, Connor, and then you can cut the stream. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the St. Tammany Oshner pregame show.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys in a minute, 247.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.